Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene for the Warriors. The greatest shooter to ever grace the hardwood. The former unanimous MVP getting geared up. He'll lead his group as they look towards the game against the Pacers. Warriors, Pacers on 2K Sports.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can't stop it, pocket profit every time the pussy win. He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Pastor play with the fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And they've got one player out of the lineup due to injury.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate.
Now Golden State's starting five. We've got Butler, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Post in at center. And for Indiana, Siakam is out there with Walker. And there's Jackson. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Outside, Walker. Siakam sets a screen for Walker. And the three off target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure we don't give him too good of a look.
Butler passes to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Warriors.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Gets an open look and hits.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now it's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
And we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. The coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thanks, David. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where the guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Pacers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Nesmith, defended by Butler. Here's Jackson. Count the basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Curry. Following the score by Isaiah Jackson. Outside, Kuminga. Three-pointer, Butler. No good there. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Siakam misses. Here's Jackson. No good that time. Some solid defense from Butler. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Walker. Butler on the wing. Takes it inside. Here's Curry with the three. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 5 points so far.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Attention fans.
Indiana leading. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Curry, following the score by Indiana. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Jimmy Butler has great patience to go along with that strength to operate in the pick and roll.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Nesmith, outside Jackson. Jackson looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Siakam. 16 feet away. Good on the shot.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Kuminga, screen on McConnell. Curry. And it's blocked. And here's Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Siakam against Green. Siakam outside. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's McConnell. Shoots the three. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by McConnell. Siakam's got 5 points so far. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Curry. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Well, he can score from the perimeter, but Steph also knows how to execute inside.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Lets a floater go. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin Heath's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And Jarris Walker's subbed in for Pascal Siakam. That one misses. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Butler. Poked away. And they double up Butler. And he can't bank that one in. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Warriors foul. Pajewski. First personal foul.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Shepard, covered by Hield. Shepard with the ball. 5 to shoot. The 3. And So it's the Indiana Pacers headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Horford is out there with Gary Payton the second. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. So it's the Pacers now, following the miss by Al Horford. McConnell kicks to Walker. Pass to Mathurin. McConnell scanning the floor, takes the 3. Horford with the rebound. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Curry. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Toppin finds Mathurin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Horford.
First team foul.
And Greg, you talk about toughness,
At the line.
a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And the first one at the line is good. Mathurin hits them both. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Hield, all alone. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Here's Mathurin, defended by Moody. Pass to Shepard. Curry against McConnell. To the middle, 4 on the shot clock. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Now, here's Moody. No scoring in this one. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. McConnell against Curry. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Hield. And stolen by Payton. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Hield.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Shepard with the ball. Covered by Hield. Shepard, that's good.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Down low, here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
Indiana leading by 7. McConnell passes to Toppin. Here's Shepard, covered by Heel. Back to Toppin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Toppin not letting the defense hold him back.
Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Horford with a screen on McConnell. Curry. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Jackson is checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Shepard. And it's Jackson in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Hield. Green left side. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go from deep. The Pacers pull it in.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Walker. Defended by Kuminga. They get the rebound. They kick out to Walker. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. Hield outside. Pass to Butler to end the run. And the Warriors miss again. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
The Pacers shoot their 7th free throw attempt here.
Second team foul. At the line for Indiana, Isaiah.
And that one misses. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
The assist.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Takes a step back. Siakam with it. Kuminga picks him up. Jackson passes to Jackson. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Outside Jackson. The kick out to Walker. Launches it. Pass to Neesmith. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the paint, and stolen by Siakam. Fast break, here comes Indiana. The pull-up, and he buries that one, trimming the rim on the way down. And the Pacers lead by 16. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Stolen by Jackson. Now the Pacers moving it up. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got 5.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that pull pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't turnover.
Here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Here's Jackson. Green with the block. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Indiana out in front, up by 16. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on, he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far, all of his have been on point.
Warriors trail by 16. They've got Siakam. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Jackson. And there's Jackson, and it's Walker in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Inside, here's Butler. Outside for Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Curry always finds a way. This time inside. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They led by as many as 18 points. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Green. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Outside Butler. Jacks up a 3. Wow! Butler from way outside.
Whew, he's got to be feeling it. That was from deep.
Green against Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Curry shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jackson dishes to Jackson. Pass to Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The shot by Curry, no good. Pacers leading by 17. Siakam kicks to Jackson. Outside Jackson. Here's Nesmith. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Curry passes to Green. Kuminga dishes to Curry. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Back to Kuminga. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team.
All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. This guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself into situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Fields checked in for Draymond Green. Banked in off the glass. Nesmith has got 6 here in this quarter.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pass to Curry over Jackson. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Hield. Curry's got 11 points.
So fast off the catch, Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Butler. Kuminga, screen on Walker. Tries again. Curry against Walker. The shake. And the layup good by Curry. He's got 13.
He can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
Pacers leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the third. Siakam looking around. Back to Neesmith. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. In today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ruff's jacked in. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Jackson. Now, here's McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's Pajemski. Pass to Hield. To the inside with the shot. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Butler.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
McConnell passes to Neesmith. Now Toppin, defended by Butler. Toppin can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 11. Now Moody, scoreless thus far. Pass to Pajemski, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Shepard's got 6.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Here's Butler. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Curry. Back to Hield. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Hield's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Pass to Huff. Shepard with the ball. And here's McConnell. Unloads. It's rebounded by Payton.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Curry outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
East side.
And he hits the first of 3. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Curry against McConnell. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 7. Pajemski on the wing. Back to Curry for 3. Curry buries the 3-shot.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Get on the fans. On the court, it's your hot squad.
The Pacers making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Count it, good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Here's Pajemski. Pass to Curry. It's deflected.
And Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Up top, Curry. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Shepard. And it's Jackson in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Brandon Pajemski. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Green. The kick outside to Butler. 6 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. They led by as many as 18 points.
First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 21, Quinton Post.
Jackson finds Walker. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Siakam. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Jackson passes to Jackson. Down low, here's Siakam. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 6. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Outside Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
The foul on Isaiah Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Green with the ball.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Outside for Curry. Butler from outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pacers leading by 6. Siakam finds Nesmith. On the wing, Jackson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Jackson from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And now a 9-point Indiana lead. Siakam against Green. It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Siakam against Green. Walker is screen on Green.
Golden State foul. Post. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Siakam. Shakes him. He lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 8.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Walker. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Butler finds Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
2 seconds separate the shot clock and game.
And you always depend on him for what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Horford with a screen on Jackson. It's Curry outside. Rebounded by Jackson. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Isaiah Jackson.